you.
Wow.
Double-handed grip! When is a Hallmark holiday movie not a Hallmark holiday movie? Well, that's when it is My Family Christmas Tree. So, first of all, don't get me wrong. I actually enjoyed this movie. I just had a bit of an issue with it because it's a bit of a bait and switch going on. So, normally with a Hallmark holiday movie, we know how it goes. One individual, another individual, they have a bit of a meet cute going on, and as they drift closer together, eventually there's some conflict, but in the end, they get together. Rah, rah. With this one, this movie is quite different. It's actually about one individual and many individuals because it is the family she never knew existed. And, through the course of the movie, they get closer together. They really embrace her because she's making herself very vulnerable and they connect. It's all wonderful, really great. The big problem, though, is that there's a B storyline, if you will. I feel like the producers kind of paid for the boyfriend in-app purchase, which is where, let's bolt on a boyfriend kind of relationship going on here because that way we could check the box off to make it a Hallmark holiday movie. Does this all make sense? Probably not. How about we take a step back, look at what the movie is about, read the description, and then we'll step forward. So, My Family Christmas Tree. When Vanessa receives the results from her family tree DNA test, she discovers a family she didn't know existed and travels to her home for Christmas. So you don't even see any mention of the boyfriend there. And if you look at the poster for the movie, he's not even featured prominently. He's part of the constellation of pictures of the other family members as well. So that's the big issue with this movie. I love this movie. It's great, has great performances, a good earned finish, only for the parts of the movie that are about this person and the family she never knew, and then fully accepting her and her accepting the love and just being totally smitten with it. It was a great ride. For that, I would have given the movie an 8 out of 10. But because they did the boyfriend in-app purchase, bolted it right onto the script, it really dragged the movie down to like a 7 out of 10. Because when you get to the end of the movie, you realize the only romantic thing they ever really did, those two, is that they kissed at the very end. Everything else in between, he could have easily been substituted for her male best friend or a female best friend or female friend, any kind of friend, even the dog, I don't really care. It would have made the same difference.
I was so happy here. I didn't want to believe it.
You don't have to go. They've accepted you in their family.
No, they've accepted you as their family. I don't belong here.
So the fact they added this on, it really kind of diluted some of the key moments, especially about 1 hour and 46 minutes or so in the movie where she runs away from that family home because she realized, I messed everything up. The father chases after her. He stops at the porch because she's already gone out of reach. The male interest also runs on the porch. It doesn't really make sense why, because the reason she ran off was because of the whole family situation. Again, it dilutes it, but in the end, I still encourage you to watch this movie because it really is a great thing to witness where one person makes themselves vulnerable to a panel of individuals ready to be judged, but she isn't. She's fully embraced, even through all the conflict. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. Unfortunately, because of the boyfriend add-on, it really kind of drags the story down in places because it's a very unnecessary thing. So, My Family Christmas Tree, I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. They could have earned an 8, but because of the boyfriend add-on, as well as what I feel is one of the worst lip-syncing executions I've ever seen. And I know I'm being super harsh because it's a young actress, but it's like, really? They couldn't have fixed this? Was your shooting window so short that you couldn't have fixed it? I don't know, but it took me way out of the moment, especially when a good chunk of the movie was about that particular character getting the courage to sing at this pageant or whatever it was, and then when you see her sing, it's like, that girl be lip syncing. I didn't get it. Anyway, My Family Christmas Tree, check it out. Thanks.
Oh.